Kathleen Harris is a writer, a wife, and a mother, a native New Yorker, and a distant descendant of the original proprietor of McSorley's Old Ale House in Manhattan, which admitted women to its famous men-only establishment the same day she was born. Coincidence? I think not.
You know the first woman who walked into McSorley's? I'm sorry, I have to just say that.
You know her? And that was Rachel that said that, Kathleen, just so you know. Okay, Rachel, that you related. Okay, so Kathleen was a runner-up in last year's Story Slam. Kathleen Harris.
My vestigial beliefs, my gut instincts, and my out-of-borough street smarts were all gifts from my family, my first teachers. They offered life lessons at Sunday dinners and at Lenten Mass, on Brooklyn-bound buses, and online at the fine-ass supermarket on Queens Boulevard. Some lessons were implied, others directly stated, often in staged whispers. I learned about life from my father, a kid from Flatbush raised on the Dodgers and Ebbets Field, the Lone Ranger, and Errol Flynn. Always ask for matches. Never sit with your back to the door in a restaurant. This is a flathead screwdriver. This is a Phillips head screwdriver. Don't use people's last names when you're out in public. You'll never know who's listening. If someone points a gun at you, don't go with them. Run in a zigzag pattern and they can't aim at you. Think happy thoughts. Just like Tinkerbell. I learned from my mother, a quiet girl who never smoked unless she was lighting my father's Marlboros for him while he drove, and who never drank more than 2 Tanqueray gimlets at Jimmy Woo's on Friday nights. Be exact when you bake. It's like science. Don't tuck that shirt in all the way. Blouse it. It looks better. Walk on the balls of your feet, not on your heels. Say a prayer for that poor unfortunate in the ambulance. Everyone is equal, Kathleen. Be kind. For my grandfather, Tom, a World War II vet who survived the beaches at Normandy, but never the Mets postseason. Always turn the light out after you leave a room. We don't got Stockton Con Edison. Wash that out. You can use it again. Don't trust expiration dates. If it's canned, it's still good. For my grandmother Rose, a telephone company supervisor who always answered the phone like the young party line operator she once was. Hello? Turn your rings around and put your necklace under your sweater when you take the bus. Don't keep your purse open. Don't sit on the toilet without paper. Don't say the rosary during Mass. Don't take a drop of the drink. It ruined my sister. From my Aunt Maureen, my father's funny neurotic sister who owned every Engelbert Humperdinck and Don Ho 8-track tape ever produced. If you get a D on your report card, tell them it's D for doing good. Just get it. You need it. Take a little piece in your hand before they put the cold cuts out on the table. Always keep a little something on the side for yourself. From my Aunt Pat, my father's other funny neurotic sister, who once told me that if she was driving a car down the street and had to choose between hitting me or a squirrel, she'd hit me because that's how much she loved animals, even the dirty rodent ones. Don't buy it unless you really need it. They say the Gowanus Canal is polluted, but when the wind blows, God is my witness, I never smell it. When you're cooking spaghetti, throw one string on the wall to see if it sticks. Not the whole pot, or else the dinner's on the ceiling. So many of them are gone now, but their gifts, their words, are still such a beautiful noise in my head.